Sounds good.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Frame Fatale. We are back with Separate Ways by MindCtrllers, and just count me in when you're ready to go.
All right, hey guys, what's going on? My name is Sam J. Under MindCtrllers as well. I'm joined today by the wonderful Cat Link.
Hey.
And we're going to be playing Separate Ways, which is a bonus game that unlocks when you finish Resident Evil 4. And with that, we're going to start. And the game starts as soon as Ada starts running in the chapter. We're going to skip all these cutscenes right here. There we go.
All the cutscenes, and here's the map.
So we're running here, and we're going to grab this grenade so that we can take out all the villagers in this section really quick and pass this.
Normally you could just shoot all the enemies, but we're just gonna use, we're just gonna set them all up, line them up, and throw a grenade.
There we go.
And it's done. Good job. The amount of times I've forgotten that key.
It's actually really easy to forget the key there. You gotta backstep a little bit. So we're gonna sell all our stuff.
Yeah, we don't want everything in our inventory. We just want one thing.
And the only gun we need is the TMP.
Beautiful, beautiful TMP.
So I'm actually equipping my weapon because in this game, to do quick turns, you have to be carrying something. So either gun or grenade, but you always have to be carrying something in her hands so that she can quick turn faster.
Yeah, because if you don't have anything equipped, unfortunately she'll do like a long turn.
We're gonna get this secret grenade right here, and that's gonna help me later on.
A secret.
And how'd that bird get that up there?
I don't even know. Okay, how can a bird even carry that? Yeah, so there are like certain grenade pickups that we'll need to do, or she'll need to do throughout the run. Essentially just to make things, faster.
So we're gonna run down to the end of this bridge here. We're gonna pick up a gem, and this gem is gonna allow me to do a puzzle later on. We're gonna avoid her. Oh!
The chainsaw lady always gives me the biggest the biggest scare.
Yeah, she comes out of nowhere sometimes too.
Yeah, and she'll just like out of nowhere she'll just chop your head off, and it's like, well, that happened.
There's our first little quick turn there, and our first
Quick
puzzle.
Nice.
Oh no! Well,
Got this.
messed up the puzzle.
That's okay.
Let's see. Does it reset? I think it resets.
There you go. Go again. Got this. Yeah, so there is a specific pattern to the numbers that you have to do here.
There we go. And grab this. Turn around and immediately put in the cat's eye.
There you go.
Oh boy. Okay.
Got it.
We're immediately gonna come in here and do our second puzzle and avoid the rest of them made their home in the church up here.
Yeah, there's a lot of certain you have to do. You can't just, of course, run right into things. You'd have a bad time just doing that.
All right. And that's chapter 1.
Nice. On to chapter 2.
So now we're randomly in this house. And we're gonna go
Not
get this
sure.
secret grenade back here in this cabinet.
Praise the secret grenades.
Ada's got some strong calves she's working with here, running through the sand in these heels.
I'm still amazed how she can do this in a long dress and heels.
I know, I certainly couldn't. I can
I-
barely walk in heels on cement, let alone the sand. She got some strong
I would be
legs.
falling on my face.
Chicken.
Yeah, committed queen.
This is probably one of the longer running sequences. Is basically chapter 2. There's a lot of running and not actually doing anything as we make our way to this cabin in the back of the woods here.
It's more just activating a cutscene and then going, activating a cutscene, come back. So
Yeah.
You know.
And most of the cutscenes are really just Ada keeping track of Leon, because Separate
Yep.
Ways is basically her point of view of everything that's happening during RE4 while Leon's running around doing stuff.
I actually really like that you can like see what's going on with Ada, because when you're playing the main game, it's just like, I wonder what she's doing right
Where did
now.
she come from? What is she doing?
Yeah. Where did she come from? Where did she go?
All right, so we're gonna try and get the villagers in here to explode themselves. These two guys usually don't. Looks like this guy didn't do it, so we're gonna have to take care of him. Make sure he doesn't explode. We gotta wait for him to die before this cutscene takes place. There we go.
Please fall over. Thank you.
And we got a free herb out of it, so that's perfect. And basically,
Nice.
that cutscene was just her watching Leon walk into the other cabin, where he takes, I believe he takes Ashley there and hooks up with Lewis, and they have a huge fight in the cabin.
Yeah. I think he finds Lewis in there in the closet,
Yeah, that's right, in the closet.
and that's a whole thing. Good old Lewis.
Gonna run all the way back to the village.
Yep. It's a good old jog. It's Ada's morning jog. She's getting her exercise in.
All right, so now we're back at the village, and basically all the other villagers have come out, and bam, someone has Leon's jacket. I have no idea. It's never explained how
I've
he
always
got it.
wondered how. Just like, okay, this guy just somehow has Leon's jacket. Okay.
He's got some sick capris on, though. He's gonna
I
try and
know
grab
at
us.
I know at some point Leon does like drop his jacket, but not at this point, I don't think.
I don't think it was.
Or maybe it's just that's the fashion in the village.
So Ada's gonna listen in here. And there's some cultists in here, but we're gonna skip all that. Keep on running.
We'll find out about it later. It's fine. Good old chapter 3.
Here we go. We're gonna see the merchant. What are you buying? What are you selling?
What are you buying?
What are you buying? Of course,
love
we
the
never buy
merchant.
anything ever again. We never talk to the merchant ever again, except in chapter 1.
He just wants to talk to you, stranger.
He just wants to have a conversation. I bet he's so bored.
I would be if you're just standing there all day.
So now we're gonna go in the barn and we're gonna see another chainsaw lady, which is kind of like a boss fight, I guess. Not really.
Not really. It's like a mini boss fight,
Yeah.
if anything. It's kind of like when Leon has to deal with the 2 chainsaw ladies. Like you have the choice to deal with the giant or the chainsaw ladies.
But she does drop a key for us that we need to make the lift go, so we continue the chapter. That's why we come down here.
Just shoot her in the back and you're done for.
She doesn't even try to turn around. That's the perfect part.
I think it's because we just stun her so much from shooting her in the back.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a chance.
As usual, the villagers are still trying to kill us with dynamite.
I still don't understand why they chose, out of all things, they chose dynamite. They could have gotten guns, or maybe even, like, you know...
They do throw hatchets at her once in a while.
That's true. They got terrible aim, though. Like, they got some, like, Star Wars level aim.
It is pretty bad.
There you go.
And then we make our long jog to the end of the chapter.
Our wonderful long jog. And somehow she's still not falling on her face with those heels.
She's an expert. I bet she trained in them.
Ada, teach me your ways.
For real.
I just want to learn how to walk in heels.
So we're gonna trigger a scene here. Our first and only Gigante. And we're just gonna walk right by him, and that's it.
There's been times where I've gotten grabbed up by him because I didn't walk far enough to the left.
Oh yeah, he will definitely. He's got some reach on him if your DA is high enough.
Oh yeah. And speaking of DA, for those who might not know what that is, essentially what DA is there's like there's certain levels of difficulty to this game, and so there's professional, normal, and easy. So if you get hit or die, you'll go from normal to easy essentially, which can change the enemy's AI, make them move around a little bit more, stuff like that.
Yeah, this game is heavily based on that.
Oh yeah.
And for Separate Ways specifically, I don't know too much about the main game, but Separate Ways specifically, it counts chapter to chapter. So something that you do in chapter 3 is definitely going to affect you later on in the later chapters.
Yeah, for the normal game, that's why a lot of runners will usually do professional, because the enemies are just so much more consistent.
Alright, we're gonna shoot this guy in the chest and hope for a quick cutscene here. There it is.
Less the cutscenes.
So now they're all running for us in this beautiful maze.
This maze is the most confusing thing.
Ada's an expert though. She's dodging left and right.
Got this. Pro dodges right now. Now we're making our way into the castle.
There's so many goons up here. So many cultists trying to defend the castle.
They just really don't want you to, you know, get whatever that you want, which is
this hourglass.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How you know you need that hourglass now, we will never know. Ada's just that good.
I definitely need this grenade though.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm actually gonna heal here because there's a chance that these archers here might shoot me. They might do enough damage to kill, so.
They snipe you.
There we
so
go!
Fast.
Oh, we almost made it. Not quite.
So close.
But that's actually one of the spots that it's pretty random if they hit. So it's usually where you account for getting hit and adjusting your DA in this particular run. Yeah. I'm gonna pick up this extra plant, get some more ammo here. And on our way.
Here we go. Huzzah.
Oh, ouch.
Saying goodbye to our merchant friend. Bye, merchant.
Take this guy out. I'm gonna pick up this safety plant right here. And then stare at Leon. There he is, doing his thing. We're gonna completely ignore him though. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna restart real quick so we can get that door. kind of opened before it was supposed to.
It's okay.
That's okay. All right. There we go. Oh, that's all right.
Such will happen occasionally. There, you got the stun and everything. Oh, hit you a bit though.
Good. Did he connect? I didn't even see it. Sometimes they'll do that too. They'll hit and you won't see it until the next chapter.
Oh yeah, for sure. Chapter 4. It's about to get spicy.
So we exited the castle and somehow end up in this shipping yard?
I can't how we managed to get all these places. I don't know.
This is where Ada really gets to use her hook shot a lot.
The hook shot is so satisfying though.
It's really cool. I wish I had a hook shot.
Me too. Just go swinging around.
This is probably where we pick up most of our TMP ammo that we're gonna need for the end bosses here.
Yeah, and we're gonna be starting to collect a lot more grenades and such.
Yes,
because we're gonna be needing them for later on.
So in this shipping yard, everybody is trying to shoot you. Everybody's got a
Everybody
Gatling
wants a
gun. Everybody's got a Gatling gun. They got missiles.
They got hatchets going away.
Yeah,
all
hatchets.
Over the place.
And this is actually where we're going to pick up our first flash grenade that we're going to need. We're going to need 2 by the end of the game. So this is our first one.
And those 2 flashes are very important. So
Very
can't forget 'em.
important.
Yeah, so this part's pretty straightforward. Just there's a certain order you have to do things, and you kind of have to do like a little bit of a back and forth, but.
So I'm actually gonna quit out to a checkpoint, because if doing that resets the enemy spawn right here. So that guy disappears, and a guy who would normally be at the top of this ladder, a second guy, there could be 1 guy, yeah. Usually there's 2 if you don't quit out. It just makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah. Can't complain about making things easier.
Not during this run.
Yeah, this run will surprisingly actually kick you in the butt real fast.
Yeah, this game is very. It relies heavily on anything could happen at any moment that will just completely change the way the run continues. Getting hit or dying will just change everything. Enemies
Getting
will start
spawned
doing
at the
different
wrong
things.
time.
Exactly. So we're gonna take all these out.
RE4 is essentially like it's just infamous for just the hashtag that's never happened before.
Oh, I definitely believe it.
Yeah. Enough experience with the main game, it's just
So she gets to ride the elevator 1 more time, but then after that, we're good.
Get out of here.
So we're gonna run past these guys. Hopefully these guys don't grab us. Oh, he got me. That's okay.
No.
It's actually a back grab, which is, if you do get grabbed, that's what you want, because it actually doesn't do too much damage, doesn't affect your DA. So out of all the grabs, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, it's nice when you get that one at the very least.
He's gonna throw his dynamite at me and look at me, and then that's it. There we go.
Yeah. You have to do all of that within a certain amount of time, so gotta be quick.
So right in here, I'm actually gonna equip a grenade. Not only am I gonna use it, but equipping a grenade actually makes you run faster than having the gun out.
Yep. Yeah, you tend to use that in the main game quite a bit as well as New Game Plus. So New Game Plus, you tend to just collect a lot of flashes. You'll farm a lot of flashes, and that's pretty much all you'll use for New Game Plus in separate ways. But there's not much of a time difference.
Here we go.
Nice.
We'll wait for this guy, kick him. We're out of here.
We out of here. Let's go.
And then this is where we're gonna pick up our second flash grenade that we're gonna need. He just points and laughs. So we run by. As one does.
It's just, I find it funny that a lot of them just stand there.
I mean, wouldn't you if you saw a woman running in a ball gown carrying a grenade?
I'd be more impressed than anything. Like, damn, girl.
And now, Krauser and Leon.
Good old Krauser.
Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die,
Like you,
comrade.
I'm American.
Joy, comrade! But Ada saves the day, but we don't see it because we cut that scene.
It's the best cutscene, though.
It really is. Once again, Ada saves the day. She saves the day many times. This is probably the most important chapter in the entire game.
Chapter 5.
Chapter 5, the Run Killer.
Yep.
The
And this is
absolute
where-
Run Killer. Oh, see, there we go. There's one.
And this is pretty much the biggest point of where you're actually going to need all of the grenades that you collected throughout. So we gotta make sure that we have exactly what we need. Thankfully, we got a lot of herbs too. There you go, there you go. So essentially, she's waiting for a certain amount of enemies to drop before she throws the grenade. Because that way you can at least get all the enemies all at once instead of, you know, taking them out one by one. And now she's just gonna shoot the rest, and we good to go.
Oh, threw his hatchet at me.
Oh no!
Good.
Don't throw hatchets
We only
at
have
me.
7 bullets, but we good. We should be good.
You got this. There should be more ammo pickups.
We're gonna take this guy's kneecaps out. And actually equipping the grenade and going down the zip line makes you go faster if you have the grenade out.
That's true. Yep. Good old grenade strats. So this is pretty much where we're going to be needing the 2 flash grenades, because there's 2 guys with Gatling guns, and they will mess your day up royally without them. But we just need them to flip some switches, and then we can make our way to the next area.
And pick up some extra TMP ammo right here. I'm gonna need
Yes.
later.
Definitely gonna need that. Yeah, there's actually quite a few TMP pickups in this section, I believe.
I think chapter 5 is probably the most TMP you get besides chapter 3.
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch.
There you go. You're good. You're good.
The archers are ruthless.
Yeah, they've been pretty on you today.
Their aim improved.
Yeah, they decided to, you know, train before tonight.
Not this guy, though. He's gonna let me run right by him. That guy's not even paying attention. But this guy.
This guy right here.
This guy right here. He's been waiting for this moment.
I've been waiting 84 years for this moment.
This is the cutscene where we meet Leon, but we don't have time for him right now, so we're leaving.
Like always, you know, it's the
We have-
usual Ada thing.
We have things to do. We don't have time for Leon.
Sorry, Leon. Maybe later.
Girls in dresses are busy.
Got places to be. Got things to do. No time for boys.
Oh.
Alright, now we're gonna be doing Krauser. So, essentially with Krauser, a big thing that you want to do is make sure you aim down, because it does kind of help hit him easier without getting without having to activate a QTE. So we do that about 3 times. Veer to the left!
Bear to the left!
Veer to the left!
And he's done. Bye, Krauser.
Later. Did it. There you go.
I'm gonna pick up some extra ammo here. Reload our gun. On to the last boss.
Yeah, so our last boss, the last boss she's gonna have to deal with is good old Sadler. He's an interesting boss fight. Mainly there is a way to cheese him, of course, like any boss. There's always a way to cheese a boss. So we want to make sure we get him onto this ramp. Oh, okay. So we get him onto this ramp, and then to avoid any QTEs with the knife, we have to have him on that ramp. Otherwise, we'll get a QTE, and then it just takes a lot longer. So far, he's being nice.
Oh, that was a good Sadler. It's a really good Sadler.
Yeah, that was really good. Nice. Good job.
Woohoo!
Clap.
Now we have our epic, not quite
Epic
montage,
MC.
but we have to end on a good note here. So we're gonna run
Yep.
around, and the cutscene that we just skipped explains it a little bit more. But if you can see in the background, Sadler's actually fighting Leon now. he wasn't quite done with everything.
And he had a few last things to do. There we go.
This guy's
This
gonna
is just
spin around.
Yeah, they tend to do that. Yeah, so it's basically just going through a little bit of a maze in the scaffolding and making our way to give Leon that precious rocket launcher.
So we're gonna go here, and time ends as soon as the cutscene gets through. And Ada saves the day again.
Ada saves that day.
26:59. Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad. And that's
GG.
pretty much it. That's separate ways. Good job, Ada.
Get a clap. Get a clap in the chat.
Good job,
That was really
Ada.
good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Nice. GG.
All right. Do you have any shout outs to give out to anyone?
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, Vaughn, bye.
All right. We'll be back next with a Lorecraft Tomb Raider race.
Oh,
yes. Nice.
Legacy. So we're gonna have a little bit longer setup than usual on that, maybe.